This is a completed artwork just showing building environment or maybe street environment. So the next part of this tutorial will actually show you guys how this artwork was developed. Okay, so let me take you to Flash development environment where you guys will see, we follow, we actually see the step-by-step procedure of how this artwork was put together. Hi, this is a Flash tutorial. What I'm going to be doing right here is just the drawing of sort of like an entrance into an estate. Okay, I've sort of like make up my sketch or my sketches of how it's going to look like. So here is supposed to be my sky, and here is my buildings, these are roads, and so on. So let's start. I'm going to just fill up the sky. So first thing I'll do is name that label, that, that layer, that's my sky. So let me just get the bucket and fill there up. That's the sky. Here's going to be a building, and I'm going to lock that up. Now open up another one. I'll call that a road, and here will be my road. So we all know the color of a road would be something maybe dark gray. So I'm just going to fill it up. So that's my okay, that's done. So let's lock that up so that there won't be any mistakes. The next thing I'm going to do is to actually draw some clouds here. So let's go into first of all, I need a new layer. Okay, let me just call that clouds. Okay, so that's my cloud right there. I'll change this to maybe yeah, no, maybe a little bit light, lighter. Then get it over to and draw. That might be too big. Okay, let me now use the color and just change that to something radiant. And let's change the color. Change the color to something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Now change this to a bit of white. Okay, that's fine. That's my gradient right there. So that's the color I'm going to be using to. So it's either maybe I'll copy these across. Right. So that's my cloud right there. So what we do now is select it. I've selected it, or right click on it and convert it to convert it to symbol. Maybe I can just call that cloud one. So I don't know, I might end up creating another one. So it's now a symbol, which makes it easier for me to now just copy and paste. So the first thing I'm going to do with this very property is let's add some effect to it. So I'll go to filter, which is right here. Okay, get my filter and select blur. Okay, so I will now change hue setting to about 600. Okay, and you guys say about 60, sorry, say maybe 50. All right, so can you see that it's turned to 50? So what I will then do is just copy it across. Okay, so that's my cloud across the sky. All right, so I might even decide to just change some of it. Let's change the appearance. Change the appearance. So that's my cloud. So if I decide to sort of like increase my scene now, let's hold the control and plus. So that's so the next thing I'm gonna do right now is to actually add a building here. Okay. So I have my buildings right here now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just draw some windows. Okay, so I've already created a layer for the windows. So I just need to draw my windows. Let's change this edge to something a little bit lighter. So here are my windows. Right, so maybe let's copy it across. Okay, just so I've completed my windows, so I might as well just enable the building so that you see what's happening there. That's supposed to be the building sort of like look maybe is slanted, but that can be put right. So maybe I just sort of like make it look right or use some other stuff and make it look be different. So if I enable my cloud, that's what you see, the building right at the background. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to actually add another building up here. Okay, now we have our sky cloud building as a skyscraper. Okay, the road. So let's continue. So far, this is how the artwork is looking. But here I'm going to put sort of a pavement somewhere here, and maybe another pavement here, and complete the buildings that will be somewhere here. So it's not looking too bad, and fill up this particular area. Okay, so let's do that now. So for the pavement, let me get my pen tool and just sort of like draw that and fill that up. Okay, and select this and just fill that up. That's supposed to be the pavement, is part of the road. And up here, maybe we should fill up this area as well. Okay, maybe fill up this side as well to bring the building to life, and a bit of maybe trees here and some flowers, and here will be fence. So let's get that done now. Here's the plan for my pavement for the other side of it. So what I'm going to do now is just fill them all up. Okay, that's it, looking more realistic now. So These are the pavements. Okay, so let's continue on here. We actually add some maybe flowers or maybe grass just to make it look a bit lively. Alright, so let's continue. I've now added some trees to it. So all I just need to do now is maybe this area fill it up with grass or grassland, or maybe just flowers to cover that area. And there's ought to be some adjustment here. Move all of these trees off the road, and the same thing applies to this. There's going to be a fence around here, so all of these trees will be covered. They'll be right behind the fence anyway. There will be another building there. This is supposed to be a grassland as well, so let me just fill it up. Lock this, maybe another layer, call that grass. Now let's get this. Maybe this one is fine. Drag it on board and just make maybe cropped it here. Yeah, double click on it, Control B, and just cropped here. Yeah, that's supposed to be my grassland now. Maybe undo. Maybe that's too much, just take it off. Yeah, that's my grassland. Let's copy it across. Okay, that's my grass field covering all that area. Right. Okay, we just copy all of this, hold down the control and move it across. Move it across right here. Yeah. Yep. So repeat the same thing there. So for now, let's sort of like hide that and just add some green line there. Yeah. Open up the grass field back. So let me now open up the fence. Okay. For the fence, I use the okay, maybe green lands. just draw across. Well, I've sort of like changed my plans. Instead of getting a brick fence there, I've decided to use just some of my plants, so just to save time. Okay, so let's just drag some of this across and cover this, most of this white area. So we sort of like put some finishing touches there. Maybe now this road, let's move this road a little bit out. Okay, so let's get here. Move it in, deep in. Okay, so that's the road. Maybe widen the road here to cover some of those spots. Yeah, yeah. So the next thing is maybe add some greenery to the ground over there. So let's go back to the fence and no, just hide this. Yeah, and this fence, I believe. Unlock the fence. Move this across just to fill up all this area. Okay, that's good, looking good. Fill here up as well. Now fill it in there. Bring it down a little bit. Deep in there. Yeah. Okay. Looking much better now. Now we need to open up this pavement and just sort of like fill that up too. Yeah. Oh, it's part of the fence. Okay, so unveil the right, fellas. So that's how it's looking now. Now you guys can do something much better. So let's move this up. Show you some of those patch. So we just need to do some of those buildings. Once those buildings are completed, then we have a look at what we've done so far. It's looking good right now. Looks much better than expected. Well, so far this is how the artwork looks. So I think I'm gonna have to move some of these plants down a little bit and move this across to cover this white patch. Complete this building here, complete this roof. Then there's supposed to be a building here that is yet to be completed. Then add the road markings and that'll be all. So for now, it's looking good. Okay. Maybe this road just make it look, yeah, a little bit around. Yeah, that's more like it. No. Okay. Maybe push this a little bit in. Nah. Nope. Don't like that. Okay. Alright, guys. So get some of this plant down a little bit. Okay, so move this big tree across to cover that edge. Alright, so let's complete the building. That's right there. So that's the roof right there. So let's just get this paint and get that out of the way. Okay, that's the building almost completed. So let's I'm gonna try and just put this very building right. Let's see if I can just tilt it a little bit, straighten it a little bit. Let's see that. Delete those. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so delete that. So far, seems we may have too many windows here. Maybe get rid of some. And I think that'll be all. Get rid of that. And now, then apply some road markings here. So that's my artwork completed. Okay, so that's that's that. So that's the road markings completed. So I think that'll be all for now. So I think that's good enough. It's just a rough sketch, so that'll be fine. Right. So let's just take care of this edge. Well, this is the final product of my artwork. I hope you all enjoy it. Um, if you have any question, you can just let me know. Okay, and you can just look at the tutorial and see how you can draw something very similar, if not much better. Okay, all right, thank you.